Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Out for another wee walk today. Stephen's came along for the crack. We're not in the moorings for a change actually. We've came over to Slieve Gullion. Although the moorings are a stone's throw away, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, we're out for a wee run, and we're in search of a witch's house today. So we'll see if we can find that on up the track a bit. So we'll catch you later. Well, we've taken a wee break there. We're halfway up the side of Slieve Gullion, and we can just see here the what they call the ring dike just behind the camera. I'll see if I can get some footage and play it here. But apparently Slieve Gullion was formed. It was about 60 million years ago. There was the heart of a volcano, and there's something called the Gullion Ring that goes right round the mountain. And it apparently when you have a volcano, it creates a circular fracture in the crust around the volcano, and that's what this ring dike is. Apparently, on the fractures, the magma and the hot lava or molten rock pushed up through the cracks in the crust and formed the mountains around Slieve Gullion. So yeah, we're going to push on a bit here, and we'll get to the top of the mountain. We're looking for the Lake of Sorrows apparently. So hopefully it'll not be too long before we get there. So see you at the top. Folks, we've reached the Lake of Sorrow. Well, it's absolutely blowing a gale up here. We got the wind meter right there, and I think it was 30 mile an hour, Stephen. Yeah, it's mad. Like, so we're going to push on. We have a story about the lake, but we're going to push on to the witch's house, and we'll tell you the story over there in the shelter. Well, folks, we've made it to the witch's house, or Calabara's house, the old witch. Apologies, my Irish is probably not good. That probably wasn't a great pronunciation, but anyway. So it's actually the passage tomb on the southern cairn on the top of Gullion. I think dates from about 3,300 BC. Now the story that goes along with this, we mentioned that there was a story at the lake. So it all starts with Finn McCool. So that tell you that boy gets about. If he's not built in the Giant's Causeway, he's down here causing mayhem. But anyway, he was out one day with his hounds. They were hunting the deer, and the hounds caught the scent of a young fawn, and they ran after it. And apparently it took them up to the top of Slieve Gullion, and when Finn arrived, the dogs had ran off, and he came across a young golden haired lassie beside the lake, and she was crying. So Finn, being the sensitive soul, asked her what was wrong, and she said she had lost a golden ring in the bottomless lake. So Finn decided he would dive into the lake and see if he could find this ring for the girl. So after a while, he swam around a few times and eventually found the ring and came out and gave it back to the girl. And as soon as he placed the ring in the girl's hand, she turned into an old wretched hag, the Calabara. And she just laughed and ran off. But then Finn, as he got out of the water, he noticed that his whole body had turned into an old man. He was weak and white hair, and so the warriors had sent out a search party to find him, his fellow warriors, and eventually came across him. They thought he was an old fisherman. He told them the story how the witch had tricked him, and eventually, it was actually the dogs. The dogs came and recognised the scent, and then they realised it was Finn after all. So him and the warriors weren't pleased with this, so they decided to track down the old witch, and they came back to the passage tomb here, and they threatened to dig a trench out of the lake. As it was a bottomless lake, apparently this would have flooded the whole of Ireland, and with the fear of this, the witch decided to reverse the spell on Finn, but the only thing that she couldn't reverse was his white hair, so he lived the rest of his days with the white hair. And apparently to this day, if you were to swim in the lake yourself, you would follow the same affliction. You would end up with white hair. So there you go. That's the story of the Lake of Sorrows. Right, we're going to crack on here and get down. It's getting cold and it's starting to get dark. So we'll catch you at the bottom of the mountain. Well, folks, that's us back in the car. It's a good wee day. It turned out longer than I thought it was going to be, Steve, but yeah, enjoyable all the same. It was fairly windy at the top as well. But listen, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks if you've got this far in the video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. So don't forget, if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and see you soon.